Hey there, YouTube. So this is the fourth mow of the season. Just got done mowing it here. Go ahead and take you around and show you the lawn. Here it is if you want to see it up close. This is a Kentucky bluegrass. Okay, here it is from another shot here. Here's my dry creek bed. I just use the string trimmer right along here. And I use a string trimmer around the edges. Okay, here's a view from the other side. There's where the top of that dry creek bed is. And it runs down through the grass to right there. Myself and the wife designed that how we wanted that there. I think it turned out real well. After the first couple mows, I got it down to make it easy to mow. First time was a challenge with that creek bed there, kinda. But as you can see, I got it all figured out now. I've got all my lines running the same way. And next week I'll mow this way. Just like last week, I mowed that way. I change it up every week. That way I don't get ruts on the grass. Here's a close-up of that grass though. That's Kentucky bluegrass there. It's a cold weather grass, so it doesn't die when we get snow up here in the winter. Okay, and here's one last shot from the bottom of the yard down here by the house. Won't be as good because of the lighting, but you can kind of see how it all is here. And then there's the tree right there. The curbing that runs all around. But what I wanted to talk about today was lawn equipment, so stand by and I'll get to it. Alrighty, so here we go. You're probably thinking, what the heck is that old lawnmower? You're not using that on your lawn. If you watch a lot of these lawn care videos on YouTube, which I do, there's one guy I specifically like to watch there in Florida. Sure you know who he is. I think he has a lot of great information. You know, he said he started off with junky lawn equipment too. This mower here, this Briggs & Stratton, what is it, 6 horsepower, 21 cut yard machines. It's got a mulching blade, came with the mulching blade when I got it. It does have the bag. I rarely use it. I used it for the first cut. And after that, I've just been mulching. Story on this, I got this for free in the trash can. Oh, it's been about 16 or 17 years ago probably I got this for free. It was out at the curb on trash night and the gas tank was cracked. Well, I didn't realize it was cracked. I just thought, you know, the mower quit working, someone threw it away, so I grabbed it. At the time I had a 1988, well, one of my vehicles at the time I was driving, 1988 Ford Thunderbird Turbo Coupe. The 2.3 liter 4-cylinder, 5-speed. Pretty darn rare car today. But anyway, I threw it in the trunk. Didn't think anything of it. Well, I found out after getting it in the trunk, the fuel tank was cracked and it leaked all in that trunk. I had to take all the carpet out, had to clean it for like 2 days to get the smell out of there. But it was a free mower. So it just happened to be there was a small lawnmower shop right up the street from me, and I went up there and I said, hey, you got a used fuel tank for this mower? And he says, well, bring the mower up. It's under recall. I'll put a brand new fuel tank on it. It won't cost you a dime. Obviously there was a recall because they were cracking, so the gentleman put a brand new fill tank, didn't cost me a dime, and I've had it all these 16 or 17 years. And this thing still runs amazing. I do change the oil once a year in it. Let's see what the oil looks like in here. It's not going to look like your typical mower where it's all black, that's for sure. I definitely take care of the oil in it. Use good fill on it. I put a fill stabilizer and all my fill, as you can see, I store there. I sharpen the blade, I don't know, probably once or twice a year, depending. Anyways, that's the mower. So as you can see, you know, it's a used mower by today's standards. I guess you could pick this thing up with the bag on Craigslist for like, I don't know, 75 bucks probably. In good condition, maybe 50 bucks in crappy condition. Here's my weed eater. I've had this one for about probably 2 to 3 years now. Just a Poulan Pro. They make various brands. Straight shaft trimmer. You know, dual string auto bump feed head. And it did come with the attachment for the edger, which I've only used twice. I just usually turn it, you know, the reverse way and edge. Story on these, Walmart at the end of the season, they have different brands, you know, Snappers built by this same brand. They're all branded differently, but they'll have Snapper, they'll have Poulan, they'll have Murray, whatever. At the end of the season, if you're there at the right time, these are normally like 110 to 130 bucks, give or take. This one might have been a little more because it came with the attachment. You can get these from like $30 to $50 at the end of the season. So what I had a Snapper branded one, which is the same as this, for probably 14 or 15 years I used it. And you know, when the carburetors start going out on it, instead of ordered a new Chinese one or trying to rebuild it, I just found this one. I think this one was 40 bucks at Walmart end of season. Been using it about 3 years. Works great. There's my little blower. I had a Snapper branded one of these too. I got at Walmart probably around the same time. And when that started giving me trouble, I just kept an eye out, and they had this little Murray. Nothing fancy on this one. I mean, it's not a high power deal or anything. It is gas, 25cc. You know, it's plenty good enough for my yard. I think I gave $30 for this, maybe $35 at the end of the season. So there you go. And then, you know, just to cut branches, there's my pruners there, whatever those are called. I guess they're just pruners, cutters. I would like to have a gas one of these. I just picked this up because I needed it in a hurry. It was like 30, 35 bucks something at Lowe's, but it's okay for what it is. But anyway, as you see, I've got budget lawn equipment. I don't have anything fancy. I thought about going and buying a brand new fancy Toro or Snapper mower, but you know, I'm wondering, do I really need it when this stuff works? You see the result I'm getting. Stand by. Okay, I'm back. So this here's, you know, the result I'm getting. I'm not doctoring it up, or hell, I don't even know how to Photoshop. I know a lot of people try to Photoshop their lawn, but I think I'm getting fairly good results. I'm real happy with it. It looks great. I'll tell you the thing I do, since I don't bag and I do mulch. I mow this once a week, and it does grow pretty thick. And that mower, you know, being 6 horsepower and however old it is now, you know, I've had it for 16, 17 years. Who knows? It could have been 5 years old at the time. I really don't know. But anyway, it will leave a little bit of grass behind on the lawn, mainly where the tires are. So what I do is I just go over each pass twice. You know, it takes me twice as long, but the end result's real nice, and it mulches everything. So I don't know, if I had a lawn twice this size, I'd definitely go buy a nicer lawnmower. But with what I have here, I think this works awesome. Anyways, that's my opinion and my lawn. Thanks for watching.